wiggle it too many times, you're playing with it. What is up, y'all? I'm a barista, man. You know, I'm making that coffee. Which TSX are we working on today? Which to choose from? Which one? Can you pick a guess? Which one? Money, mo. I guess the one she opened. So we are working on this thing. We got a little billet short shifter from eBay. Got it for like 120 bucks or 30 bucks or 13 bucks. One of those, you know, in that ballpark. And we obviously have this hybrid racing short shifter that we took off of the daily because we are bringing it back to stock, taking all our parts and making that a daily. Maybe eventually sell it, or we don't need to. We keep all. But yeah, so we're gonna be putting that on. Simple, hopefully. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. You gotta put this plate on until over here, because that's where the shifter bushing goes onto and you twisty. I don't know what the hell that is for in there. Maybe some other plating. They gave me some extra little bolt in there. Got something else in here. I don't know necessarily what that's gonna be for. I'm gonna take that, put it in there so I don't lose it. But if I need it, it's there. I guess we'll figure out if it's needed. But everything is there that should be there. We'll see how this thing feels. Yeah, just extra shit, maybe it's like for different fittings or like different swaps or something that has like different size. Working on this thing, I mean, it's something simple. Just want to get off the stock box, which we already got everything pretty much disconnected. Just gotta take off the bolts for the shifter box and we got it off, you know. Done deal. Nothing crazy. And then we can see how it feels. If you guys didn't watch the last video, you should probably go watch it, because we've just been grinding on the TSXs, doing some things. Did a swapperoo with the coils. Got Team Flex Z's on this now with the white wheels that came from the daily, and then we've got some spare tires and wheels and put it on the daily because tires are shot. Things need to get swapped around. Tesla wheels, tires are donezo, so I need a new set of those. This needs an alignment. Things need to be done still. So yeah, let's just get to the swapperoo and get that done. Stay hydrated. Alrighty, y'all, teleporting inside the cabin with your boy. We got it out. Cue the old man sounds. Gotta groan and moan and groan. The fun part's always putting back in this clip sometimes and then getting the underneath part locked in. But it's actually, you got way more room over here because the opening's way bigger. So that makes it that much easier. So we're gonna do everything in reverse. We're gonna loosely get these in just so it doesn't fully shift around. Quick update. It's a good thing they come with little extras for a variety of parts and stuff, because they had this fitting for this side cable and it does not work. Thankfully, they have this fitting that you slot it over and into, and then you tighten it down into the, you know, slot. So that's how this one takes, so that's nice. So there's that workaround. For a second I thought, like, damn, we're fucked. Like, on this little ass thing we can't get nothing. That's crazy. Yeah, we got it. We have this put in. I had to swap out this black plastic for this bottom one because it was not fitting or snapping in. Swap that out. That's good to go. See what we could potentially do about this play here eventually, because that's a lot of slop in that, especially in this portion. I don't know if I like that a whole lot. Third is a little funny. Fifth is something with like third and fifth, like something in here. The bushing or whatever mechanism in there isn't stiff enough, and then if you are going like this, it is nicking the sides right here. It's like really digging into it. Bushing got to be fucking thicker on it. Got her done, boys. Back together for the most part. You gotta find the other little pieces and shit, but it's together. It's done. Happy Sunday. is going on, y'all? We are back with the rebuild, and after doing the whole shifter, and I drove it a couple times, give a little bit of feedback and just kind of show y'all some more. Also, that tune that I put on with a little bit of bass map, it definitely doesn't hit and punch as hard as obviously the custom tune. Yeah, I got that little bit of VTC startup rattle. It is what it is for now. It's hot out here today, y'all. I think I might still have a little bit of an exhaust leak. Might need new gaskets again. We're here in the cabin. Yeah. So I still have this off for a good reason too, just so I could drive it for a couple days and make sure everything's kind of just checking out how it should. Because when I was driving it, I was on the highway coming back from work. I hit a lot of traffic, just kept going 1 2 1 2, neutral 1 neutral 1 2. You know, I just kept doing that for a while, and eventually I heard like a pop, and then there's no more engagement in my shifter box. So I was like, oh shit. Thankfully I was going down a hill at the time instead of just coming from up the hill, and I was able to cruise off to the side and just pop back on my shifter linkage. This middle one popped off from this ball, also because I think the retaining clip right there, that metal one, is a little bit more stretched, so it wasn't fully holding it together. But that was the first time that's ever happened to me. So that was step one with this shifter. How much play there is back and forth, and then like when you're trying to put it into gear, or sometimes you feel like you're going a little too far, which you are, so it blocks you out right there, and then you're also just hitting on the sides right here, kind of gouging out at it. I gotta figure out, and then reverse. And that reverse, y'all, K-Series reverse. I kind of been focused on other things with the white TSX and what parts I need, and making all the lists again, and figuring out what I have and don't have, like all that good stuff, y'all. And we might be picking up a JDM, or we should be picking up a JDM motor this weekend on Saturday. So trying to get the ball rolling with everything. Stay tuned for all that, y'all. The white TSX is gonna be back outside. You heard it here. It's gonna be back outside, and I'm planning for this year, like sooner than later. I want to get it all together and get it running first, and make sure, you know, that JDM motor is solid and sounds good and has good compression and all that, and then start doing the whole turb ski thing. So we'll see. I mean, stay tuned for all the videos. Make shit happen again, because I know it's been long overdue with the white TSX, y'all. And you hound me all the time, whether it's IG messages or comments on reels or these videos. So you guys keep pounding. Wait, pause. You guys keep me motivated with it, you know. Make sure you remind me to stop around and get this shit done, which I know, but life be life, and sometimes, y'all, whether it's just life or funds and other things, but we back. You wiggle it too many times, you're playing with it. Oh shit! This car still needs a bunch, y'all, so I don't mind like crooked steering wheel. It's not too bad. Well, the alignment is bad, actually. in all, is it worth it for the TSX? eBay short shifter for like 100 to like 130 bucks. I spent like 113 plus shipping, I think. I don't know. Or I think it was free shipping actually. So even better. Yeah, I mean, you get a whole shifter box, you get the whole assembly with extra little things if you gotta go a different route or you got a different car. Kind of like a universal thing, but not fully. I mean, you get a full billet shift box for 113 bucks. It's a little notchy, like going into gears maybe could be a little bit better. Maybe you could do some adjustments, which I still want to with that, see if things could tighten down. But 100 bucks, you can't really go that wrong, especially if you're looking for a cheap alternative. Maybe your stock shifter is really f***ed up or something. You're thinking about, oh, let me add a CT short shifter. That's kind of damn near similar, if not a bit better, but it could use a little bit of adjustments. And given that I had the one con that happened, it popping off of the shifter, it's kind of like a user error there. Take it how you want, get what you pay for. Something like a hybrid racing shifter or the Acuity, is that how you say it? Obviously it's much better, but it comes with a 3x price tag. So honestly, it's not bad. It's a bang for your buck, and you could probably do a little bit of adjustments on it and make it a little bit better. Yeah, should you buy it? It's up to you. You know, if you just want something a little bit more quality that's gonna be actually good, then I'd get like the hybrid racing short shifter, or you know, the other ones that are 3, 4, almost 500 bucks kind of thing. Or you could do this and spend 100 bucks, or you could do a CT short shifter and spend, I don't know how much that is, like 40 bucks, 60 bucks, something around there, and it just goes underneath right there before you put that linkage on. There's options. Like I said, you get what you pay for, and that's with a lot of things, which I'm sure I'll learn some of that here with the turbo build. You know, not like necessarily cheaping out on stuff, but I'm also not 100% spending 500, 600 bucks on every single part. But yes, the shifter, buy it, yay or nay. It's honestly not bad. I dig it. It could be a bit better. It's not the worst thing. It ain't that great. Not the greatest. It is pretty good. It goes into gears. It is pretty direct. It is pretty, you know, pretty short shifting. 5th, 6th. I can't downshift how I want to with this too. Throttle doesn't go, it's not as responsive. Which is also a good thing too, because man, the J37 throttle body with the RRC, it is just so touchy. Daily driving, the J37 throttle body is not like the most ideal kind of thing, but for a fun car, why not? Made it home. If you guys do want some merch, I need to be better about this, plugging the merch and what we do. Even though it's like I'm on and off with being able to do it or set my focus onto it, because everything is kind of in-house at the moment. But if you do want like a TSX nerd shirt, plain wrist shirt, the money wrist shirt, Wrist World, hit up the page, the IG page, respectfully, until we get a website fully solidified again and you know, things listed on there like we have shit. All the IG pages are down below. I'm usually taking the orders through the TSX Nerds IG page because it's a little bit easier for me to track, but I could also do the TSX Nerds or Respectfully, and also the Wrist World LLC. Well, that's another IG page that I could keep track of, and it's a little bit easier. Respectfully, things could get a little bit lost in the messages, so sometimes they take a little bit longer to get back. But if you want any merch, it's possible. Just hit me up. So that's it for the rebuild right there, y'all. Just quick, simple mod. This car is not going anywhere. It needs to become, I don't know, like a track build kind of thing, but also my lady she gotta practice a little bit more shifting in it. So soon to come, that'll be a whole nother video again, trying to teach my lady the manuals and her hopefully not getting too nervous about it. You know, we just gotta send it and just do it. So with that being said, y'all, Thanks for always being here, part of the community. The Rich community, the family, the TSX Nerds fam, all that. Everything we've been building and just doing throughout the years. Thanks for being here, sticking within, and just being part of it all. It's always fun, even though we got our highs and lows, but we're always gonna be pushing it. Just making videos, being with the TSXs, and maybe eventually, hopefully soon, sometime, we'll get into something else. What the f are you doing over here?
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off.